That's okay.
Gordon, come to our house here.
All right, Sheila.
I have really interesting news.
No, do tell.
I believe that Shirley is having an affair.
Shirley?
Shirley.
Oh. I always knew she was so
She reeks of, disgustingness.
Nancy.
Oh,
Yes.
you don't like her, do you?
No, I shan't say that I do, Sheila. You see, she once told me that I was too plain for a dance.
You two have a history?
Yes, I never told you.
No, you haven't.
I tried to write my name upon her dance book. She took the pencil out of my hand and broke it in twain. And then threw it at my feet and said, "No, sir, you are too plain."
In that moment, Sheila grew enraged. What did she say to Gordon? Can you guess? Oh, come now, dears, you can guess.
Say.
What's that?
You don't say.
She was so enraged, she screamed, "You don't say." You don't say! You don't say! You don't say!
Now remain calm, darling.
You don't know me when I'm not cold, because this is cold right now.
Sheila, please, darling, have a spot of tea. It's your favorite.
The only spot that you're going to see is on your head, and it's going to be my...
Well, surely you had an occasional roll in the hay with the gent before I came along.
I surely did
You are not so
Gordon,
pristine as...
you haven't checked.
You mean all through the war you were unsullied?
But of course, I was writing to you. My beloved Gordon, who...
Well, I was stationed in France. What do you think happened?
I thought you were shooting people.
Well, I did that sometimes, but this is beautiful.
I'm afraid this means that we must divorce.
Oh, don't be so dramatic, Sheila. We can't divorce. This is England.
Well, then I'm not going to cook for you anymore.
We have a chef, 2 maids, and a butler.
Well, there is one thing that I don't believe you're doing elsewhere.
Touché, Sheila. How can I win back your love?
Well, first of all, you're going to have to tell me all about your relationship with this woman.
She didn't want to dance with me.
That's
It's
it?
a French woman. Yes, just the one French woman. There was a dark night, and there were bombs raining down.
Oh, so you were very scared that it was going to be the very last
And I
moment that you
just
would ever be alive.
That's right, and I just wanted to spend it in...
With me.
Yes, and I pretended she was you.
Of course you did.
I called her Sheila the whole time. And she slapped me, but I kind of like that anyway.
I
Darling, let's forget all about this. I shall take you in hand and we shall have a nice roast beef dinner.
know. But I'm not cooking.
Of course not, darling, of course not.
Well, Margaret, I appreciate you meeting me out here in the garden. I'm afraid we have something to discuss.
What is it, Robert?
Well, I'll come right to the point. You and I have been married for 12 years now, and I'm afraid all of the zest has gone out of my relationship with you. I feel nothing for you anymore, Margaret. Absolutely nothing.
After 12 years, Robert?
After the first year, I felt very little.
I felt nothing for you the day we married.
Why, my dear friends, can you guess why Margaret would have married him if she felt nothing for him?
Money.
Naturally.
I loved you for your millions. Or better yet, I loved your millions.
I am under no misconception, dear, about what led you to our bridal bed. But as life turns hither and yon, so a turn has come. I've met someone, and I have engaged in an illicit affair with her.
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes, I say!
Robert! I just won't stand
stand for it. This is England.
Margaret, I am having an affair with Shirley.
Oh, that cow!
How dare you speak of my love like that? She looks into my eyes, Margaret, and she sees more than dollar signs.
In fact, what does Shirley see when she looks into our dear Robert's eyes?
More than.
Also dollar signs.
She sees more than dollar signs. She sees dollar signs!
Oh, how is that supposed to make me look? Oh, this is dreadful.
Now, Margaret, although I have decided that you and I shall no longer be, as we say, an item, I must confess that over the years I have enough affection for you that I don't want to see you suffer. I am willing and ready to offer you this check for £10,000, Margaret.
All I heard was alimony.
Margaret, do be sensible. Take this check. Leave St. Mary's Mead and allow our lives to go in the direction that will make both of us happy.
My dear friends, can you guess? Did she take the check or did she not?
No.
Definitively not.
You have millions, Robert. Millions.
Margaret, if you choose to remain, then you must understand there shall be a wall of ice between us. But if you breathe one word of my indiscretion with my love, Shirley, to anyone, I'll see to it that you are cut off without a dime.
If I wasn't British, you'd see me bursting with rage. But I am containing it as best I can.
Well, you're doing a very bad job.
Mother,
Yes, dear.
please have a seat. May I pour you some tea?
Oh, please, yes.
Mother, I have some dreadful news to share with you.
Well, what could it be?
I'm afraid that I cannot cover for my sister Shirley any longer.
Well, cover for what?
Remember that time when I was 18 years old and you caught me in a room with another man?
Yes.
Another boy? Well, actually, that was Shirley with another boy.
Oh,
She didn't want to be caught by you, so therefore she asked me to take her place.
so you're not homosexual then? Oh,
Well, that's beside the point, Mother. I'm sorry to admit, and I didn't want you to hear it from the grapevine, as it were, but Shirley's having an affair.
oh, my dear. How dare you say such a thing in this house? Why, the mantle will rattle and the sculptures will fall down and crack if anybody were to hear this.
Yes, Mother, I'm telling you the truth. I can see it in your eyes that you do not believe me, or maybe you do not wish to believe me.
I cannot believe that my daughter would do such a thing.
Well, she has.
Foolish! Foolish!
Are you taking her word over mine?
Well, how do you know that she's having an affair?
Because she told me herself.
This cannot stand. No, no, no.
In fact, oh, Mother Hubbard was so upset that she voiced in that morning a threat. What did she say could not happen? She threatened something. Can you guess what it was?
No more tea.
That would be awful.
My dear boy, this cannot happen in the house of Hubbard. In fact, I shall now drink the last cup of tea. Oh, delicious it is.
The last cup, Mother.
There shall be no more tea.
No more tea.
No more tea.
Oh, Mother, this is not fair.
Do not stamp your feet like a child you are. Oh, no more tea, I said. No more tea. The Hubbard house, although built upon tin in manufacturing, has a vested interest in tea, as you well know. Tea purchasers use our tins, and they are the largest purchasers of our tins. And so you see, if this is true, there will be no more tea.
Mother, you must put the entire inheritance in my name. If word gets out, then I do not know what will happen to the family name. At least assure it to me. Assure it to me, Mother. I will not let the family down. I will take our business and make it even more flourish. I will take our name and make it something more admirable than it is now. And because of my sister, everything that we have worked for could come crashing down, Mother.
What you are saying at this moment, you are asking me to disinherit my flesh and blood.
I'm asking for you to inherit a new outlook for our family.
I will think it over. But if this news of her affair is true, and if it does get out, that's one thing. If I do disinherit her, you know something worse may happen.
I hope not.
Oh, Margaret, come into my living room. Dear Sister Margaret. Oh, I just redecorated, since you and Robert have been so delightfully supportive. I've been able to get all this beautiful mantle sculpturing, and I got these gorgeous curtains, and what?
Stop talking about Robert. I don't even want to hear his name.
Oh, but he's been so lovely to us. Look at this place. I wouldn't have it if not for your dear Robert.
He's made me look like such a fool, Caroline.
What is it, dear?
He's having an affair.
What?
An affair!
But who would go for Robert?
That's my point.
Oh, I thought it was a sure thing with the two of you. Oh, dear. Have some tea.
Well, did you understand? I'm going to take him for all his money, so what's left? Why would she want him? I hate her, and I hate him.
Oh, dear, I'm so glad you brought up money.
In that moment, Caroline had an idea to give advice to Margaret about her predicament. Can you guess what it was? How gruesome!
I've got just the idea, Margaret. So, I've always fantasized, about doing some things that might not be, super legal. What if we kill the bastard?
What a lovely idea! Yes! Why didn't I think of that?
Yes.
Imagine how it might feel.
Oh, well, I think we could use, perhaps a cord, like the phone cord.
Yes.
We would tie it around his neck. You pull one end, I pull the other. We all cross the whole room, and we just strangle the boy, eh?
And just in that moment, across town, Robert was with his beloved.
Shirley, darling.
Oh, Robert, that was a lovely Vespa ride. Thank you, dear.
I say, isn't London Park glorious at this time of year?
Oh, I can smell the flowers, and I can smell your love. Your love.
Did you say man love?
Man love. I can smell your man love.
For a moment, darling, I thought perhaps that you too were somehow enchanted by my bank account rather than the contents of my heart.
Oh, look, a flower.
What a delightful change of topic.
Robert, I know that you're rich, but I'm rich too, which makes us the perfect pair.
Oh, Shirley, can you imagine the two of us together in the beautiful house that stands upon that hill, you sitting on the sofa with maids aplenty gathered about you, catering to your every whim.
I can imagine it, say it again.
Catering to your every whim.
Oh, Robert, I can imagine it. Can you imagine the children will have. You know that, well, Gordon, no children. Charles, no children. Everyone I've met, no children.
Surely I shall pump you full of children. Why, Shirley, I tell you, darling, now that you and I have finally met, why, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you.
Now that you and I have finally met, while there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. Oh, such loving words. And though after those words were spoken, someone in our story breathed a final breath. But can you guess who?
Her husband. Robert.
Green dress.
My dears, which one of these poor folks was found to be dead?
The mother.
Robert. 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 Robert.
I heard the mother.
The brother.
Oh, no.
The brother.
No.
The brother and the mother.
Sign the paper.
And poor Mother Hubbard's body was discovered like this.
Shirley! Shirley!
Is it true?
It's true.
Oh.
She's dead. Mother's dead.
Oh my, what happened?
Well, I went to the library after speaking to her last and to research some things in the law books, but I decided to come back home. You see, we had a little bit of a tiff, and I felt really bad, so I went outside for some fresh air to calm my nerves for an hour or two. Upon my return home, I saw Mother strewn right there in the living room, laid out.
Right there in front of the window?
Yes, right there in front of the window.
Laid out?
Yes.
What was the tiff? Never mind. Tell me more. How did you see her? Was there anyone else nearby?
Yes, there was tea pouring out of her mouth. She was drowning on tea here. It's as though someone took tea and just forced it and choked her with tea.
Oh, choking with tea. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? It's a death nobody would want. It is horrible.
Shirley,
What?
I must tell you that the last thing I had told Mother was regarding your affair.
You told?
I have to tell her.
If you told her, who knows who else knows? How dare you? James.
Well, the person who possibly murdered her and found out, I do not know exactly why.
James, I've trusted you. You betrayed me.
My dear friends, knocking at that door at that moment was St. Mary Mead's most refined Detective Inspector Craddock.
Hello, I was knocking, but no one let me in, so the door was unlocked.
Inspector Craddock, please, yes, I'm so sorry. We are rather distraught. Please, come in.
Yes, thank you very much for inviting me into your lovely home.
Would you care for a spot of tea, perhaps?
Oh, I would never deny it. Oh, everyone knows that the Hubbards have the best tea in all of St. Mary Mead.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Inspector, this news is
Dreadful.
it's beyond belief.
I'm so terribly sorry to hear about your mother.
Thank you, Inspector.
James found her.
Yes, it's all in the report.
Yes. And where were you in all of this? The time of the death.
Well, I was right outside the bay window, actually. I had just returned from the park, and I saw a shadowy figure up in the window. I walked by, and I felt a looming presence. And then I looked up, and it was like, and I thought, who is in my house? Would my mother be safe? Would James be safe? So then I tiptoed over to the main entrance, and again I looked up. And at that point, I saw liquid flying into the air. And then, out the back door, I I saw Gordon running. That's right, Gordon. Pencil breaking Gordon.
Gordon.
I know of the man. He has a history of breaking and entering, as a matter of fact.
Does he?
And he has always resented me for turning him down.
Well, then you must go arrest him, detective. Immediately.
Well, I haven't finished my tea yet, have I?
Please, let him finish his tea. It's Mother Hubbard's tea.
It's quite nice. Now, I understand it, that now that your mother is dead, one of you, but not both, will inherit all that there is of the canning factory, this beautiful home.
Well, yes, naturally, of course.
So which one of you is it?
Well, it's going to be me. I'm the eldest.
Well,
Naturally, it will go to me.
the last I saw the will, it was I.
You saw the will.
Well, Mother was asking for something, a spelling situation.
Well, Mother was never a good speller, but it's definitely my name. Just because she asked you that question, it's me.
Surely you can't be serious.
My name. I'm always serious.
No, I'm speaking to him, dear.
Yes, very serious. Very serious.
Well, that puts us at a predicament, because your mother seemed to have died under mysterious circumstances, and now I hear that you are to inherit all of this. So how was your relationship with your mother, sir?
Are you accusing me of murdering my own mother, Inspector, in my own home?
Absolutely not. I simply want to get all the evidence you want the murderer found. Surely you do, not you.
I love my mother. You want to know the relationship that I had with my mother? Well, I shall tell you now. I loved her. She was the most dearest person to me. Father was always absent and busy. He was never quite there. Being the eldest, I always had to take reins and be the father figure for my sister here.
In that moment, my dear friends, James made a confession. Something he was embarrassed of. Something between him and his mother when he was a little child. Can you guess what it was?
He bathed with her.
Bathed with her.
You.
I bathed with her. I'm not ashamed of it.
That is why I heard all the giggling coming from the bathroom.
Yes, that is exactly why.
Oh, James.
It was a ritual. It was a sort of a baptism of each time. It was a cleansing. You see, we trusted each other. That is a testament to how much we care.
Trusted.
Yes.
James, don't you know? She's everything you weren't. She bathed you because you were dirty.
I will hear no more of these insults in my own home. I must leave.